Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself S02E05. And today we start with a league game away against Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest that hasn't started the league very well. Sorry, still got a little problem with my throat since the the cold that I had. And yeah, well, I know, let's see, we have, if we're looking at the schedule, and we should go into calendar here to make it a little bit easier here. We have this game against Nottingham Forest here now. And then we only have 2 days of rest, and then we have Leeds. And I have a feeling that if we're going to rest any players, we need to rest them against Nottingham Forest, because I think we have better use of them in the Leeds game. Even though we only have 3 days of rest after that until we get to face off against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. But they are the 3 games that we're going to play in this episode. And we're just going to have to go into tactical meeting here now. And I'm going to have a look at what I can do and how important it is for some of the players that might be needing a rest. Now let's see, we have Jurado who is out injured. Alright, let's take away the filter with the unavailable so we can see what has happened to them. He's injured. Well, that's sad, since he played very well for us in the last game against I don't remember who it was. In the last episode I know he had a 7 in average rating, which was impressive for me, I think. So he played good there. Dalot, no, it seems like Karim Adeyemi is one of the players that really could use a resting time here. So maybe we bring on, should it be Rashford, Cavani? Let's give Cavani the opportunity, shouldn't we? And maybe we should be doing like that and see if, because I think Češko has more pace and yeah, good acceleration. His pace, yeah, he's good pace as well. So yeah, and his numbers are really going up, I can see. That's nice to see. That's marvelous. So let's have it like that. Is there anybody? I mean, there is no strikers that are allowed to play for us. Everybody is eligible. And that's because there is loads of other games being played under 18. So let's go back to unavailable. I know we need to find a substitute instead of Gardner there. So let's give Frank Kise that opportunity. Nothing else that we can do here. I think we're going to keep it like this, or maybe change. Now, you know what? Bruno's going to be coming in with fresh legs against Leeds. So this is the team I'm going to use today, and we're just going to have to see if we are good enough to beat Nottingham Forest with this team. We should be. I mean, we really should be. Luke Shaw, should I play him the first half and let Dalot? I'm going to do that. He can play 75 minutes, and since he's on his way back in fitness, I think it's better to start him, because there is a chance that he will get injured. And if we take him on in the second half, and yeah, there is a higher risk that he will be injured than Dalot, I guess. So better to bring in Dalot in the second half for Luke Shaw, so that he doesn't play a full 90 minutes. Can play 75, but unless there is something bad happening, or we need to get something changed, he's not going to get into the game, of course. Show on to weaker foot, I'll do that. Let's see what we can get out of this game. Pump our fist. Yeah. We are favorites for a reason, aren't we? Here we go. It's game day, boys and girls. Gentlemen and ladies. Shaw with the corner. And there is Šeško! Benjamin Šeško! 1-0 Manchester United. What a glorious start. 3 minutes into the game and we take the lead after a corner from Luke Shaw, and Šeško is so free there. Not a single player marking him. How brilliant is that? Now, sure, I would have loved to be able to rest a lot of other players, but that wasn't possible. There are too much games. Oh, another one by Šeško! Ho ho! 5 minutes and we're 2-0 up. This can run away. This can really run away. Here's the replay of that goal. There's Mbappe and then Šeško just putting it in. And Nottingham Forest should not come back from this. Let's see, Eriksen, and there is... Oh! How could he miss an open goal like that? Oh well, the important thing is we have 2-0. We are back top of the table. So Aston Villa took it, but they have 2 games more play than we have. And here's another chance, and oh! Šeško again. Just over the bar. Hitting the top of the bar, actually. So, yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Here's another chance then. Shaw. Šeško. Right. Varane. Pogba. Eriksen. Here's Lingard. Oh! What a strike by Lingard! Ho, ho, ho! We're running away with this. 40 minutes in and we're 3-0 up. Oh, how happy I am at the moment. Let's hope we can get 3 great games out of this episode, because I would love that. We started good, and we have another chance here, it seems. Eriksen, Mbappe, Shaw, Eriksen, Shaw to Šeško, and Šeško's 3 again, and ooh! A good save by their keeper. Luke Shaw with the corner. And headed away by Nottingham Forest players. Here's Shaw again. And that opportunity is over. Eriksen with a free kick. And he finds Varane and he hits the Pogba. And Pogba again. A ball. Who was the last one on that? It was Pogba. And it's 4-0 for Manchester United. And first half, it's not over yet. 2 minutes to go, and this is lovely. Look at all the chances coming here. Pogba, 1, 2, 3 times, and it gets in. 3 times he hit the ball, and that was no offside there, as I could see it. So we moved on. Half time, we played great. Let's see, who do we have as subs now? Adeyemi, we don't want to play. Not because he's bad, but because we want to rest him for the game against Leeds. Rashford, we could bring in a Rashford. Elanga, Casey, Dalot, Adeyemi. No, not Adeyemi. Ahmed Hodic, Henderson. Now, I do believe that we can play Elanga on that side. Yeah, Anthony Elanga will come in there because we want Mbappe to be fresh for the next game. Pogba, we get Frankise to get some playtime there. And of course, I was going to take out one of the central defender, but we need to take out Luke Shaw, don't we? Or should we risk him and let him play 90 minutes? And give Delight or Varane. We give Varane an opportunity to rest, and now we have no more substitutions. So let's hope that Luke Shaw handles the entire game. It's a risk, that's for sure. It's a very big risk that I'm taking here, making 3 substitutions in already at half-time. If anybody get injured or sent off, I can't do any changes. Here's Cavani, and he hits the post! Oh, but I think he was offside as well. Yes, he was. Here comes Nottingham Forest. De Gea got that ball without any problems. Let's see. Come on, United. Kese. To Lingard. Good pass to Lingard, that. Delete. Kese. Delete. Ahonheri. Anel. I think I'm going to call him Anel because I can't pronounce his last name. Here. Oh, great ball by Shaw to Šeško. Oh, my God. I mean, that's what I've seen from Luke Shaw in real life as well. That when he's in form, he can make those passes. That is something that he does, these passes. But unfortunately, I think he's got some problems, either mentally or maybe it's the injuries that takes a toll on him. Because, yeah, he hasn't been good. Consistency is his problem. If I have never, I don't think I've talked I think I've talked too much, I should say, about Gary Neville, and the consistency was his strength. He was never the best United player. Let's see this chance here from Šeško, and he hits the post. Gary Neville was never the best right defender in the world. He was nowhere near the best defender in the world or anything like that. But one thing that made him extremely strong, and a player that always was one of the first players to be put on the team sheet, is of course his consistency. All the way up until he got injury problems in the end of his career, he really didn't do a bad game. I mean, he was never as good as the man of the match, perhaps, and stuff like that, but he was never bad. He always made a good effort and a good... Where's Elanga? Oh! Anthony Elanga scores! As I said, he always made a good game, or up until he got injured there in the end of his career. Then he quit the game pretty quick after that, when he noticed that he didn't, because as I said, he never was a brilliant footballer. He was just never bad. That was his strength. And Luke Shaw can be a brilliant footballer when he's at his best, but there's so many times that he's not even good. So yeah, but a good win here, 6-0 against Nottingham Forest. So I'm pleased with that. And Luke Shaw held up the whole 90 minutes. Šeško making a hat-trick, which is brilliant. We want to get him up and running as well. Cavani played okay. And Anel came in and did an okay job in the defense as well. Elanga got to score. We got to rest Varane and Pogba and Kylian Mbappe in the second half, which is going to be healthy for us, I guess, going into the Leeds game. Bruno Fernandes and Adeyemi didn't have to come on today, which is giving them some rest from this. So I'll see you in the next game. And so we're here. Time for the game of the roses, or the clash of the roses. The red roses from Manchester and the white roses from Leeds. And let's see what we have available to play in this game with fitness and all of that. It's going to be interesting. I mean, look at this. I don't like that that jumps away. I don't know why it can't stay like this. Oh well. Look at this. Matthias Delit is a bit tired, so I'm thinking I'm going to take out my best defender and put in an L. I know that he must be my best defender. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm pretty sure he's better than Varane, but yeah. We need to rest him for the game against Bayern Munich. And he will be on the bench if things screws up. Luke Shaw is a bit tired. And a very high risk. I think I'm going to use him for 45 minutes today and I'm going to give him the first 45 minutes, so he will be rested after that. Jesse Lingard still playing as a right midfielder. Don't I have anybody else for that game? No, that's right, Sancho, and he's injured. He was out injured for quite some time now. That's right. And so we don't really have anything outside of the... We have Gardner. I believe in Garner, but I guess he needs to be playing. How old is he? He's 21. I think I really should throw him down since I have Frank Casey, I have Paul Pogba, I have a lot of central midfielders already, so I think I'm going to throw him down. Make him available. He is already available for 90 minutes with the under 23. I thought that was going to come up here, but yeah, the under 23 is not playing today then. So there's not much I can do outside of the team, so to speak. I don't want to bring in Harry Maguire and stuff like that. So we're going to keep our eye on these players. So if I'm going to change anything, it's going to be that I bring in players from the bench. And I'm actually thinking, let's go back to this powerful forward couple. Mbappe, I would love to rest him, but it looks like he's the best player I've got in the team. Yeah. I need him today, and I need him against Bayern. Hopefully we can take a good lead in the start of the game, and then I can bring in Rashford on that left side. Bruno Fernandes, though, should actually start for Eriksen. Eriksen might be coming in if Bruno gets too tired, because we need... I need to change Luke Shaw in the second half. And then, yeah, Mbappe and maybe Paul Pogba. Oh, I got a lot of players that really could use a rest so that they will be fit for the Bayern game. But yeah, I'm going to go with this team because still the most important thing for me is the Premier League. No doubt about it. If there's anything I want to win, it's the Premier League. I'll go without the Champions League if I have to, but I don't want to lose out on the Premier League. I want to win the Premier League as soon as possible. I really don't have a plan to already win it after the second season, and I still don't have the faith that we're going to win the Premier League this season, but I'm hoping. Of course, we are started good. We need to be able to beat teams like Manchester City, of course, which we haven't this season. But we are in a good lead. 5 points ahead of Manchester City, which is marvelous, I think. So here we start. And the first chance is Leeds. We don't like that. That's for sure. Dallas. To Harrison. Well, Ferdinand breaking that. That's good. Has Adeyemi, Mbappe. Mbappe with some pace here. Gets it to Fernandes, gets it to Adeyemi, and Adeyemi makes it 1-0 for Manchester United! But it's going to be a VAR checking, and it's avoided. Yes, yes, yes. Good run by Mbappe, good pass from Bruno Fernandes, and a good chip by Adeyemi. And 1-0 Manchester United against Leeds. Marvellous. Here's the offside now. Šeško was offside, but he was not in play, so that will stand. That's good. Leeds again with the ball here. Let's see. Get the ball from them. We don't want to let in any goal here this quick after we scored. Ooh, good save by De Gea. Oh, thank you, De Gea. That was a good save. Whew. But my heart went to the throat there. Let's see if we can steal the ball here. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. It goes down to Anel. Brings it out to Shaw, to Fernandes, to Mbappe, to Fernandes, to Shaw, Pogba, Varane, to Shaw, to Fernandes, Varane, Shaw. It just goes a little round there. Anel, back to Varane, to Shaw, and finds Mbappe, to Bruno. Bruno finds Adeyemi, and oh! Good play, boys. Good play. We can really do with a couple of scoring here. It's a couple of goals here in the first half, so that I can take out a couple of key players, as I said, for the game against 2-0 Mbappe. Ole, 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 ole. Great scoring, and as I said, being able to take out a couple of key players like Mbappe in the second half would really be good for us, so that they can get their strength back or the fitness back for the game against Bayern, which we hopefully will get a better result this time than we did in the away game. So 2-0 after 18 minutes played here. Let's say Šeško. Ooh, so close from Šeško. Good header, good corner from Fernandes. So yeah, playing good here today as well. That impressive. I'm very impressed with my team. I think compared to what I usually get out of the United team, I've done some really good things this time. Oh! Playing it outside of camera, so to speak, not on YouTube, when I played my own save and stuff like that, I actually very often buy Eric Haaland and put all my money into that the second season, and it rarely gives me a good team. This time, getting my hands off Matthias de Ligt and some other free transfers like Kissy, Mbappe, and stuff like that, we are really going a lot better than we did, than I've done outside of the YouTube situation. So very pleased with how it's going, this YouTube thingamajig, and hopefully we can continue and become a powerhouse. I have some great, what should I say, faith in the youth players that I have bought as well. If they, Rashford close to scoring there as well. if I can get them to develop, I'm pretty sure that there is some good players among the youth players that I have brought into the club as well. So hopefully that will. Oh crap! Here they come. Anel, good. De Gea, finding Rashford, Bernard Fernandez, Rashford, Adeyemi, Dalot, Fernandez, Adeyemi. No, sorry, here Adeyemi. Yeah, that's right. Dalot, Adeyemi. Fernandez getting out to Rashford. Now let's see if there's the lot. Fernandez. Is there anything in the... Oh, that's... No! Oh, I know! How could they save that? And that camera is absolutely pointless. I don't know if I should have had it in another viewing situation, but I think that whatever situation whatever camera you have, if you're going to have that play up, it should automatically go all the way into the goal and do a twist or turn, something like that. It's no use to having a goal camera viewing that far away and from only one angle. Anyway, the game is almost over, and the first half is what saves us here, and I think it's been good that we could rest a couple of players in the second half. Interesting, and hopefully we can at least keep the 2-0, maybe even put in a third. Here's Shesko to Adeyemi, and that's... If that isn't offside, we score in the dead seconds of the game. Let's see what the VAR check's saying. And goal awarded, 3-0. We beat Leeds United 3-0, which is marvellous. I'm happy about that. Adeyemi gets to score again. And that can only be great for his development. So I can see Rashford was offside, but he didn't participate in the game there. So full time here now, and another win in the league, which is brilliant, which is just what I want, which is the most important place to win is in the league. So I'll be back with the Champions League game. And so welcome back. The last game of this episode, Champions League game against Bayern. And yeah, let's hope for a good result in this game. Let's see who we can play today. That's going to be as important. Going to see who's fit and who's not. I don't know why that keep happening. Irritating it is anyway. So, looking at this, I don't think we should have... We should, of course, have Matthias de Ligt back as a defender there in that very strong defense. Varane is a bit tired, so he might be getting off in the second half. We have Jesse Lingard, Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Kylian Mbappe, Shesko and Adeyemi. They're all fit to play, so we could line up a really good team there. Let's see, do we have anything interesting to bring in? I'm thinking maybe we should take him with us. Only 16. I would love to give him a Champions League debut against Bayern Munich. It's instead of Elanga. Elanga can only play on the left anyway, and we have Rashford that can come in for Mbappe if that should be any problem. So I'm going to put him in instead of Elanga and give that very young, promising lad an opportunity to play if we are not behind, of course. He's not going to come on in a game where it's... Well, if they lead with 2 or 3 goals, or if we lead with 2 or 3 goals, he's going to come on. Interesting with his flair. Sort of a Ryan Giggs player, but on the right side this time. And he's Wales as well. Interesting. We're going to have to see about that. I think we're going to go with this team, actually. And hopefully we can overcome the Bayern Munich ghost here now. You have selected 3 yeah, that's the players outside. Cavani and stuff like that. So Delit is back in the team. And yeah, we're going to mark him tightly. Let's get to the dressing room. Let's pump our fist and let's say... I think we're going to go with that one. Doesn't seem like they was very motivated. Here's our lineup and the way that we play, 4-4-2, as I like. And here's Bayern, very 4-2-3-1. And I see that this is he's in his last year of his contract. The contract for Lewandowski is running out in this summer here, 23. And even though he's going to be 35, I've been thinking that maybe if that continues, we should try to offer him a contract and see if we can get him to end his career at Manchester United. Bayern starting out here by controlling the game. Here's Davis. And... oh crap. Here they come. And it's 1-0 for Bayern. Lewandowski scores. This is a dark, dark feeling. Come on, United. We can do better than this. Dang it. We're going to have to shout. I think I'm going to focus on the entire team. Come on, United. Šeško. Varane. Finding Adeyemi. Finding Mbappe. Come on, Mbappe. Oh, he's too far out. And here's Adeyemi. Finding Šeško, and it's finding 1-1. Brilliant. Benjamin Šeško equalizes. Oh. Good. I thought that the chance was over there when he passed back to Sané there, but then Adeyemi is stealing the ball there, and then Šeško being completely free there, and it's 1-1. How brilliant. Come on, United. We need to at least draw, but I would have loved to win the game, of course. I would love to end up top of the table in this group. So, yeah. It's going to be hard, of course. Bayern Munich is a good team. Here we come again, and Varane. Oh. Oh. Now, Bayern Munich. United Bayern Munich, it always reminds me of the Champions League final of '99, and as a huge Manchester United fan since the 80s, since the early 80s or mid 80s I should say, I think it was 84 or something like that, that I have, my heart has belonged to Manchester United. Here's Mbappe, let's have a look at this chance first. Here's Šeško, and there is 2-1 by Benjamin Šeško. Oh, brilliant, lads, brilliant. Brilliant. As I said, I've been a huge fan of Manchester United since 83, 84, 85, somewhere around there. I know that Ron Atkinson was the manager when I became a United supporter. And I still remember when Ferguson came and everything like that. But as I said, oh no, 2-2. Oh, crap. But as I said, the high point of my United supporting time was that 99 Champions League season. I think that season was an incredible season, and I think for me the biggest thing about that Manchester United team was in a time where the cheating, I should say, the actors throwing themselves to the ground became more and more, and more teams won a lot more because of that sort of play. I always remember United 99 to be a team without those kind of players, and I was so thrilled. And that's the only thing that makes me put the 99 team above the 2018 that won the Champions League is the fact that we had Cristiano Ronaldo, which in those days were very happy to throw himself to the ground and getting penalties and free kicks and stuff like that for us, and I don't like that kind of play. So, but the 99 team was extraordinary, and that final against Bayern Munich, holy smoke, I screamed that night, that's for sure. 70 minutes, 2-2, come on United, we can do this. I'm going to have to pause the game because I think I've been talking a little too much. I want to see, should we take out Mbappe? He hasn't been playing very well. Lingard hasn't been playing well. I think I'm going to take out Lingard to start with. And guess what? I'm going to put in the 16-year-old. I know. It's a risk. It's a big risk. Really big risk. But yeah, I want to do something. I don't think there is any strike. We have Rashford. But I think Mbappe has done his thing. So Rashford is going to come on there. Do we have... No, all the changes has been done. So, yeah, let's see what happens now that we continue to play here. I know it's a risk taking on Pearce. Here's De Gea getting it up. Voigt. And there's Dalot. Here's Rashford. Varane. Rashford. Come on, United. We can do this. Here's Adeyemi, and it's 3-2! Ole! Ole! 88th minute, and we make it 3-2. Let's hope the VR is on our side. And it is! It is 3-2! Marvellous! I'm so happy. Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, and there's Adeyemi, and putting it so nicely in the corner there. And what a thrill. Here's the offside situation, and there's no way that's offside. So brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Let's hope we can hold out for them those last couple of minutes. Here's Pogba, here's Pearce. And there is, another chance. And this time for Šeško. And there's still 4 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. Fernandes, Pogba, and just outside. We could have closed the game off there. So still a chance for Bayern to come back, but it's running out, and it's full time, and we win all 3 games of this episode. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I'm so proud of my players. I can see that I was a little too late to put in these players, unfortunately, but at least he's made a Champions League debut as well, Morgan Pearce, so I guess he could be happy with that. And brilliant. A 3-2 win against Bayern, and we're top of the table in the Champions League as well, which is very, very nice. I think we lost against Bayern, didn't we? Because I remember winning against both Porto and Bruges, and we have 9 points, so we're beating Bayern now. So yeah, we are probably done now, aren't we? 6 point out. They can still go past us. 2 wins from Porto, and they will go above us. But on the other hand, they're going to face off against Bayern as well. I don't think... Oh, it's only 3 points between. So we're not done yet, but it looks great. It looks like we're going to go through in this Champions League group. And that is... such a relief. We get awarded by £2.39 million for the win against Bayern Munich here. Varane makes us fitness concern. We'll deal with that in the next game, which will be in the next episode. Chesko shines, so we're going to praise him. Perfect. And let's have a look at the schedule that we have coming up. We have Brighton, Porto, Southampton. Then we have Club Brugge, Aston Villa and Arsenal. And then I think the World Cup is going to come there, yes. From the the 12th of November will be the last game for us before the World Championship. And then we will be back 10th of December. So I think it's good that we have 6 games until then. And that we are out of the Carabao Cup so that there wouldn't be another game here. Because now we have exactly 2 episodes, then it's the World Championship, and then we come back with another episode after that. Very interesting. We're going crazy good now. Let's hope that this won't be jinxed. Let's hope that we can continue this. Winning the league would be marvelous. And of course, going through in the Champions League is financially important, and for my security as well, of course, my job security, it's important. But I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Do like, subscribe and all that nice stuff. Leave a little comment and stay safe, have fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.